everybody, welcome to School of Scarlet. Today I have another message for you. So today is Sunday and I don't normally film on Sundays or the weekends, but I am bringing y'all daily messages throughout the week. So if you are new here, please hit that subscribe button so that you can get those daily messages. But every so often I'll be inspired by something. So today I was just doing some yard work out here. Just kind of cleaning up the yard. It's pretty warm here today, so I don't mind being outside when it's a little warmer. So I'm out here just doing some yard work, and today's message came through, so I'll be sharing that with you here today. So yeah, the weekends are kind of like a time that I like to take off. Last night I went to a Christmas party and just been doing a lot of different things. So yeah, I've been kind of busy, and so today's message is kind of tied to the Christmas party last night as well. So I'd like to share it with you. So today's message is really kind of a revelation about hierarchies and about, feeling sometimes inferior than we should, or feeling less than in other ways, or, feeling like someone is above us or someone has some sort of authority over us. I want to bring a code to you today. I want to just kind of bring a clarity to you that there is no hierarchy here. Everything is equal. Everything is neutral. And the focus of today's video is more that we're all equal, okay? So I was out here just doing, like I say, my chores and picking up some old dead branches and things that have fallen and piling them up. And as I was doing that, I came across lots of cool things. I love to mushroom hunt. So I found some little red mushrooms, and what else did I find? I found some like different colored leaves. In my pond area, there's some different kind of algae and stuff that I was looking at, and there was just so many different things that are starting to change in colors, and just different things that's happening out here in the backyard. And as I was looking at especially this little mushroom, I began to think how different the mushroom really is from, let's say, the big tree that's right next to it, or the algae in the pond. Everything is quite different, but everything is important and needed here. And everything has a purpose, and it doesn't matter if it's smaller or bigger or taller or stronger or weaker in its form or shape. It's all useful. It's all needed here. It's all perfectly and divinely needed. So I wanted to bring a kind of clarity to you that however you find yourself today, whether you feel strong, whether you feel weak, whether you feel small, whether you feel big, whether you feel needed, whether you feel useless even, everything is needed here. Even those things that we think are useless, let's say, like, you might come across something in your yard, like a weed or something that you really don't need. If you really look into it, a lot of these things are all needed in some way, shape, form, or matter. So everything here has a purpose. We can't really judge things either. So when we think about ourselves, even spiritually, or we think about ourselves and our accomplishments and the things that we have done in our lives, we often want to judge that. We want to judge where we're at on our spiritual journey as opposed to someone else. Or we want to judge how we are doing in our finances, or in our career, or in our, what we're doing in our lives. Some people get started later in life, starting their family, or maybe they don't have a family, or maybe they choose some sort of alternative way to live. And we want to judge that. We want to judge ourselves, and sometimes we want to judge others. But the truth about it is that everything is needed here, however it's appearing. It's just like a baby. We can't really judge, that a baby is good or bad. A baby just is a baby. We can't say that a toddler is, bad as opposed to an adult genius. It doesn't work that way. Everything is, in its different level of where it's maturing, what it's doing. But everything is needed. And that toddler, even though it doesn't know maybe what a grown genius might know, a baby can bring you a lot of joy. A baby can bring you a lot of wisdom, even, because they pull you into a whole nother realm, a whole nother way of being here and now in this moment, where maybe a genius may pull you into a whole different realm that you wouldn't experience as a toddler or as a baby. So everything is needed here and now. And I'm sensing that maybe somebody or someone that's watching has some judgments around something, or feels as if, they haven't accomplished something, or they're judging themselves in a hierarchy, with something that's happening, maybe at work, maybe it's a position, maybe it's a place in your life that you think you have to have already been at. And we all get to places at different times, and it doesn't really matter when we get there or what happens or if we even get there in this lifetime. It's about living here and now in this moment. So whatever is happening, indulge in that. Be fully aware in this moment of what you're doing. There's people that have had babies very early on in life and gotten married, and then only to get divorced maybe in their 30s, or get remarried in their 30s and get divorced again in their 40s. There's people that didn't have babies at all in their 20s or even 30s, and maybe they get married in their 40s and then they start a family then, and it's perfect for them. So we can't really judge where we're at. Wherever you're at is the perfect place for you. So just embrace that. Just embrace your journey however it has unfolded for you. Don't hold any judgments against anything that has happened or hasn't happened. Whatever has happened just the way it should. So that's what this message is really about. And if you're feeling like you're judging yourself, maybe because you feel you're behind on your finances, or you're behind on, again, maybe where you feel you should be in life, or what you have acquired or accomplished, we don't really need to judge ourselves. We're all actually the same innately in our being. So last night I was at a Christmas party, and there was all kinds of people. This was a Christmas party for people that are in a car club that I'm in, and a lot of these people are a lot older than I am. They're a lot older, like 70s, they're older. And so they're in different places in life, and there's a couple people a little bit younger and even older than that. And so these people are in totally different places in life, and sometimes I feel like, oh, we won't really have a whole lot to relate with, or it's sometimes hard to relate to people that are in different stages in life, or just somehow they feel totally different than you. Well, we were doing a white elephant exchange, and we usually do gifts that we actually would like, but then one of the gifts ended up being like this really weird wooden hand. And as that wooden hand was unwrapped and everybody saw what it was, everybody just started laughing. And I don't know why it was so funny, but I'm telling you, everybody just started laughing like for like 5 minutes or so. It was crazy. There was just all of this laughing, and it was wonderful to come together over something so silly, so childlike. And just realize that we're all kind of the same. We're all goofy, silly, and we have this child within us that wants to come out and play. So relax. Don't worry about where you are in life. Be playful, be youthful. Allow yourself to connect right here in this moment, wherever you are. Don't judge yourself. Even if you're in a room with, maybe you are a new intern at a place, and you're in a room full of CEOs or something like that. Just realize that we're all here experiencing different aspects of life, and we're here to learn from each other, to support each other. And we're all interconnected in some way, and that CEO needs you, and you need that CEO, and there's all an interconnection in between all of this. We all start off as babies here on this earth without any knowledge, with a clean slate. And throughout our lives, we choose and we go different paths, and we acquire different things, different knowledge, different interests, passions, and we arrive at different places at different times. It's just part of life. We don't need to judge it. Some plants, some seeds, will sprout at different times, or fruit and produce their, fruits at different times. And there's no judgment in that. It's beautiful when they do fruit, whatever time it happens. So I hope that this message found you well. If it did, give me a thumbs up, comment down below, share this video. If you're new here, I really encourage you to subscribe, to come back. I would love to have you here again. And just before we close, I would like to invite you to my new intuition training. It's a training that helps allow you to connect to your intuition, that inner voice within, that's going to basically allow you to be interconnected with everything and feel that connection that I'm talking about here and now. It allows you to be in flow. It allows you to channel all of the wisdom of the universe that isn't found in your ego. So if you're interested in connecting with me and being part of this course, I really encourage you to go ahead and enroll now. There is already a sales page, and I will link it in the description and in my comments for you to check out. Any questions, please email me at schoolofscarlet@gmail.com. I would love to have you be part of this course. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you on our next video. I love you all.